Good morning. Magnificent Monday. Great way to start the week. January 26th. So we're going to continue on with the theme we began last week about making Mondays the day to get the week rolling and get it off started good. So I want to read you a quote on my computer here. Bear with me. One of my favorite quotes from Mark Twain, and it's going to be the subject of what we want to do this week, and may as well do it today. Get it out of the way. This is a quote Mark Twain said. He said, "Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured." Each and every one of us have had issues with someone in our lives. Many of us still have anger, remorse, maybe hatred within us for some person. Now, it may be something very mild, and it may not be hatred. It may be something smaller than that. But most of the time when we are fussing and fuming and upset about somebody else, they have no idea many times that we're even upset or that they've even offended us. Now, sometimes we have done wrong and we've offended them, and it's created quite a barrier between us and them. The easiest way to deal with it is to deal with it. And that may be just a simple phone call. Maybe they won't take your call. But if you're persistent enough, if you're wrong, apologize. Let them know you've thought about it, you feel bad about it, and you want to move forward. But I can promise you, if you take this step, take this challenge this week, it may relieve some of the biggest burdens that you may have been dealing with for months, weeks, months, and maybe years. If it's somebody in a business venture that went sour, just take that time, And if you were wrong, be man enough or woman enough to step up and say, "Hey, I messed up here. I apologize. I've been thinking about it, and I'm trying to look at it a different way, the way that you may have looked at it, and I can see how I might have offended you." Don't try to go into this with expecting an apology from the other person. That has to be completely out of the equation. You have to go into it with a desire to right the wrong that you may have done or the offense that you may have done. I can promise you from my own life, by doing this, it will really relieve a giant burden that's maybe on your shoulders or that you've been carrying around, something that you've thought about over and over and over again. And it really will allow healing to begin within that relationship. Go ahead and do that. Think it over. I'm sure there's not a person out there listening to this that doesn't have somebody that they're not getting along with, or there's something that has created a barrier over the years. Have a magnificent Monday. I can promise you if you do this, it'll be a great way to start the week. Have a great week. We'll be coming at you again tomorrow on Terrific Tuesday. Thanks.